could Donald Trump essentially run America for the next 50 years? I mean, think about it. There's been no political story in my lifetime for many decades that even comes close to the rise, the fall, and then the comeback of Donald Trump. He's been in the political spotlight and the consciousness politically of people for over a decade now. And again, nothing comes close. And then aside from that, he's now surrounding himself with very young people. He has just a chance for his legacy to live on for so long. Plus there's other things, other reasons for this, which I'll get to in the video. But remember back in 2011, this is kind of where it all started, the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
So Elon Musk apparently was at that White House Correspondents' Dinner, and he said that there was a lot of comments about kind of making fun of Donald Trump. And I mean, some of that probably was justified just in the fact that he kind of had that whole, the fact that he kind of had that whole Obama birther thing. But anyway, apparently Elon said it was overboard. I mean, I wasn't there, but whatever. Then 4 years later, Donald Trump famously went down the escalator at Trump Tower. And since this moment, I mean, this definitely changed the course of American history. He won in 2016 against all odds. Remember, Hillary Clinton, even the night of the election, was the overwhelming favorite to win. Trump had to go through whatever it was, 16, 17 people in the Republican primary as well.
Congratulated us. It's about us on our victory.
So he's there talking about how Hillary Clinton called him and gave him a congratulations. And then, and by the way, 2020, as everybody remembers, Donald Trump lost. But I think it actually makes like the legend of Donald Trump even stronger. You can only run twice, or you can only have 2 terms in America of 4 years. So he lost, or he won, lost, and then he won. He's just in the public consciousness for that much longer. Basically 4 years longer in America because of this.
Millions more votes than I got the first time, but didn't quite make it, just a little bit short.
So there he's talking about 2020. Then, of course, the incredibly famous moment at this point, the assassination attempt for Donald Trump. Sadly, one person did pass away on this day, but Donald Trump just narrowly escaped death with that head turn. Obviously will be an iconic moment, iconic photo. Again, just makes the Donald Trump story even that much greater. Following this, Elon Musk endorsed Donald Trump immediately following that assassination attempt. And here's J.D. Vance, for example, talking about the political comeback of Donald Trump.
The trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
So there's a good moment between Trump and Vance. I mean, a good moment, at least if you're a Trump supporter. If you're not a Trump supporter, probably not. Now, what's very interesting is Trump so far is putting cabinet appointees, or he's at least nominating people. They're very young. Look at this Vice President. J.D. Vance is only 40 years old. I mean, if J.D. Vance continues in politics, he had a very good campaign as VP. He was fantastic in that debate versus Tim Walz. I mean, you don't think J.D. Vance can be carrying on the Trump legacy? A lot of these other picks, 40, 52, 40, 62. And by the way, this doesn't even include Vivek Ramaswamy, 39, who's now leading up the Department of Government Efficiency, 39 years old. Again, we covered J.D. Vance, only 40, with Elon Musk. He's only 53 years old. He's obviously now shown that he really wants to be in politics. I mean, some people are speculating, oh, Donald Trump, blah, 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 Elon Musk, they're going to have some sort of falling out. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. And do you remember this clip actually from Van Jones negatively talking about Vivek Ramaswamy, about how Vivek is going to outlive Trump by 50 years?
That he just spews this poison out is very, very dangerous, because he won't stop Trump, but he's going to outlive Trump by about 50 years. And you're watching the rise
of an American demagogue. So then Vivek responded, obviously, but that's not the point of this video. But the point is, it's true that a lot of the people now surrounding Trump will outlive Trump by a long time. They're much younger. So plus, not only that, Donald Trump, this kind of doesn't get covered, I don't think, enough. He's sort of set up to run for president. He has properties all over America. Most importantly, probably, is Mar-a-Lago. And Mar-a-Lago actually was designed with the goal in mind by Marjorie Post to be a winter White House. It's actually incredible. It's like poetic in a sense how perfect this ended up being. And then Donald Trump buys it, and then years later runs for president and wins twice. So if I mean, like, I'm assuming he's just going to pass it on to his children. Eric Trump, 40 years old. Donald Trump Jr., 46 years old. And I also think these two people are actually very important to Donald Trump's politics because they're people around him, Laura Trump too, Eric Trump's wife, that he trusts, and they have like their contacts. They kind of get people together, etc. It's not exactly clear what they do, but they're clearly around, and it seems like they're very respected amongst the people that work with Trump and work in the Trump administration and stuff like that. So I think just sort of like whatever they end up doing in the future, sort of glue guys, I don't know. But like I think Donald Trump Jr., for example, was a big part of J.D. Vance being elected. So if you think Donald Trump, I mean, in all likelihood, it'll be Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, Ivanka Trump, whatever, that end up owning Mar-a-Lago, owning all these Trump properties around America. I mean, he's kind of set up to run for president and be the president. It's incredible. Way more so than just a random Democrat or any random Republican that just like a senator to run. So, I mean, will it be Vivek Ramaswamy? Will it be J.D. Vance? Will it be both of them? Potentially Donald Trump Jr.? I don't, by the way, see really, I don't think his kids will run for president, but I mean, obviously some people do, but I think a person like Vivek, a person like J.D. Vance for sure. But what I do think may actually happen is Donald Trump passes Mar-a-Lago onto his children, and then Mar-a-Lago literally just becomes like the winter White House for the Republican candidate moving forward for quite a while. I mean, let me know, but I certainly could see that happening. It's such an advantage. Mar-a-Lago is such I mean, I've never been there, but it looks like such an amazing place. It literally does look like a quote unquote winter White House. I mean, just Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump setting up fort there, Lara Trump, and then just the candidate, say it's J.D. Vance, Vivek Ramaswamy, the next person. I don't know. I could see that, and I could just see Donald Trump and Trumpism and MAGA having a ton of influence over American politics for a long time to come. So do you agree with that? Do you disagree? Either way, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.